The Tale of Benny and the Big Fib. Once upon a time in a small, sunny village, there lived a boy named Benny. Benny was a cheerful kid, always laughing and playing with his friends. But Benny had one little problem. Sometimes he told fibs, little lies that weren't true. One bright afternoon, Benny was playing with his best friends, Mia and Jack, in the park. While they were racing down the hill, Benny tripped and fell, scraping his knee. It hurt, but not too badly. "Are you okay, Benny?" Mia asked, her eyes wide with worry. Benny didn't want to seem weak, so he quickly replied, "Oh, I didn't fall. A giant bird swooped down and knocked me over." Mia and Jack looked at each other, confused. "A giant bird?" Jack asked. "I didn't see a bird." Benny nodded. "Yep, it was huge. It flew off before you could see it." Mia and Jack didn't believe Benny, but they let it go and kept playing. The next day at school, their teacher, Miss Alice, asked the class to finish their homework. But Benny hadn't done his work. Instead of telling the truth, he said, "I did my homework, but a squirrel ran into my house and stole it." Miss Alice raised an eyebrow. "A squirrel stole your homework?" Benny nodded. "Yes, it took it and ran away." Miss Alice sighed and decided to give Benny another day to finish his homework. As the days went on, Benny's fibs grew bigger and bigger. One day, he told his friends that he had met a dragon. Another time, he claimed that he could fly if he wanted to. Every time Benny lied, his friend became more and more confused. One day, while they were playing near the river, Benny saw something really important. A small boat was drifting away with no one inside. Benny ran to Mia and Jack. "Help! There's a boat floating away," Benny shouted. But Mia and Jack, remembering all the tall tales Benny had told, didn't believe him. "Another story?" Mia said, shaking her head. "We don't believe you anymore, Benny." "No, this time it's true. There's really a boat floating away." Benny pleaded, but his friends ignored him. Feeling sad, Benny ran to get help from an adult. Luckily, a kind fisherman nearby spotted the boat and rescued it just in time. Later that evening, Benny sat quietly, thinking about what had happened. He realized something important. His friends hadn't believed him because he had told so many untrue stories before. The next day, Benny gathered his courage and spoke to Mia and Jack. "I'm really sorry," Benny said. "I've been telling lies, and that's why you didn't believe me when I was telling the truth. I won't lie anymore." Mia smiled. "We all make mistakes, Benny. What matters is that you've learned from them." From that day on, Benny promised to always tell the truth, no matter what. And guess what? His friends believed him again because they knew Benny's word was as good as gold. And Benny? Well, he learned that honesty wasn't just the best policy. It was the only one. When you tell the truth, people trust you. But if you tell lies, even your true words might be doubted. So always be honest.